All right, we're going to do another water freezer test today. And, so we have our water sample with our Emoto Love and Gratitude here. We're going to use a mini dream machine. Now, this is what we give as a freebie in larger orders and family packs, along with other freebies. But this is kind of like one of the bigger freebies we'll give. So obviously it's shaped just like a dream machine. It's got, conical shape. We're going to put it right on top. And in about 7 hours, we're going to take this out and see what it looks like, then do another control test and compare. All right, it's been about 7.5 hours, so we're going to take out our test here and see what there is to see. 7.5 hours it's been under there, I would say. And, whoa, we see those stalactites and, whoa, see that vortex in the middle? Wow, look at all that. Whoa. And, okay, so see that oval-shaped vortex in the middle? That is not there in control samples. And we certainly don't see the stalactites that we see there. Let's go take a look in the sun. But this is how it looks indoors. Let's get a couple pictures and then we'll do video outside. Then we're gonna do a control test. And we'll do that control test tomorrow so we can look at that in the sun as well. So it's melting a little bit because it's a hot day, but look at all those stalactites in there. You could see it. Just bam. And so it's really interesting to me because it's on top, nothing on bottom, but we see most of the stalactites on the bottom. Here, let me rub it off real quick. There, you can see it better. See? That's an energetic structuring effect. And now you can also see right there, that top layer, if you look from under, it's hard to see it because of those stalactites are in the way, but looking up at the top of the water, you could see those stalactite formation. And we call them stalactites because that's what forms in like crystal caves, stalagmites, stalactites. And in this sense, they're actually more applicable because they're kind of forming at the roof of this cave. I'm trying to see. Yeah, see that? See that? It's kind of tough to see there, but yeah, there you go. See? So they're forming on top and on bottom in a vortex in the middle. So it's almost like as above, so below. And we talk about, connecting the scalar fields of the Earth with the sun. And that's what these bigger devices will do, and they'll affect the sky a little bit. But we're getting effects on the top of the water and the bottom of the water, and water never lies. Pretty interesting. Okay, so again, this is the device we put on top. There was nothing underneath. And I think that's interesting if it's on top and it creates this big vortex, because that essentially means it's affecting what's below it. And that's why I always say to put these low on the ground, right? Because it's going to kind of think of like a torus field coming in from the bottom and then going up, right? So if it's on here and it's affecting this water right here, that must mean that it's got this like torus sort of effect, right? That it's creating this energetic flow. There's a lot of underground EMF, but when you visualize that torus field in your head, think of it, if it's really high up here, well, it's going to be pulling energy from you, right? If it's up here. But when it's down here, it's just pulling energy from the underground EMF and the energy in the room. It's not pulling so much from you, right? But you are going to reap the benefits of all the energy that goes up through the torus field, right? It's 11 o'clock. This is the control sample, no orgonite. We're going to put it in here, go to bed, wake up bright and early, about 7.5, 8 hours later, and we'll see what we see. So again, we have the love and gratitude, same water, just no orgonite. So let's see what happens in the morning. I'm going to have a great evening with lucid dreams and deep sleep. Much love. All right, it's the next morning, 7 a.m. Grand rising, Bubby. Stretch it out. And check out our control sample. As you can see, there's no orgonite anywhere. take a look at this sample. So, don't really see much in there. Okay, so take a look at the bottom. Yeah, there's something there. Something there. Let's go take a look at some pictures. Let's get some pictures in the light. Let's see what you can see here. Okay, so this is the control sample indoors in the light, and so we do see a little bit of a vortex in the middle that is formed. As far as the stalactites, we don't see anything on top. Remember, we saw stuff on top and bottom last time, the organized sample, and we don't, there's one or two down there, but we don't really see them with the same sort of structured presence as with the organized sample. See, there's something down there, but it's kind of, you know, reminds me of Emoto's test, where he would compare, you know, good intentions like love and gratitude and thank you. He would compare those beautiful geometric formations with a control sample that was like, I don't know, some sort of negative statement. The negative statement would be very like blah. It'd be like, you know, like heavy metal, and they play like heavy metal music, and it would be like blah, you know, like unstructured, just kind of. And that's what this reminds me of. That's just my initial take, is you see those, the formations on the bottom are just kind of like, So yeah, this is the control sample. There's a little bit of something in the middle. We don't see stalactites on the top, and the stuff on the bottom is, in my words, my scientific words, bleh. All right, sun's coming up. Beautiful day, beautiful day. But yeah, let's take a look at this. So, as you can see, we have sunlight here, and there's the kind of the unstructured, if you will, stalactites on the bottom. And again, now, the difference is, I mean, we have love and gratitude, those words over there you can see. Hold on, let me wipe this off. So, you know, we have love and gratitude there. So, there shouldn't be these kind of bland formations on the bottom, right? We should still have, but so when you don't have the orgonite, it has the effect of kind of like that Emoto found, where there's not really a good intention put forth. So in this case, the life force is not present, so it doesn't have that structure. So there you go. There you go. As you can see, there's not much structure. And definitely a different kind of energy to the water when it's not structured with any orgone energy on top.